has the next leg up. Has the next leg up lost its moxie, and are we headed back down to retest support? Let's see what the data tells us. Bitcoin, crypto, morning tea. Hey. Good morning, everybody. My name's Matty B. That is Scaramucci's. This is your morning TA. A brief glimpse into the crypto markets where the sun's shining, where the wind's blowing. Oh, the humble opinion of this piano Zamboni. Bring in the data. The FOMO index has jumped up to 84 from yesterday's 80. Bitcoin dominance is 59.8%. 24-hour volumes, 293 billion. The overall market cap, 2.89 trillion. Give or take 100 million. Well, try as she might, and she has been trying. We just can't seem to push over 90K. But seeing as though 1 week ago today we are trying to push over 72K. I'll take this position in the Tshirts anytime. Yesterday, after falling to 85K, we made one last push up, bigging out at 90.2 and got insta-rejected down to a time of production, 87.4. Now fluttering around in this range is just building out this majestic bull flag that has a price probability of 101K, but I wouldn't be surprised to see a push down to retest and touch the 20 moving average, which happens to be canoodling with the 38.2% fib down at 84.2. A nice bounce from that level would give us the oompah to take another shot at breaking through 90K and perhaps force a short squeeze with all those kamikaze short sellers camping out with their glow sticks and their drum circles. Now over on the ding dong, you can see we didn't tie 8 green candles in a row record, carving out our first red candle in over a week. Now there is some slight bearish divergence on this chart when we zoom out, but it's more of that office job, middle management, data entry, hidden divergence, which tells us this may be our next pit stoppian consolidatrificatic level where we moan and groan about how the price hasn't moved in ages because as long-term hodlers, we become Janet Jacksonian and sing "What Have You Done For Me Lately" the day after a wake of green candles. But this is the Cialis phase of the bull run where despite momentary breaks of excitement, the market usually just wants to keep going and going, so maybe this is the day you can finally text back all your friends who asked you, "Hey, buddy, I haven't talked to in a while. Is this a good time to buy?" Why, yes, it most certainly is. And would you look at that? The sun's up. It's another beautiful day here on planet Earth, a day none of us are guaranteed. We're not guaranteed these days, yet we're lucky enough to have anyway. So get out there, knock 'em dead, and remember, we're playing the same game as our psychopathic elected leads. That's right, it's the long game. So zoom out and have a fantastic day. And we'll be be going live right away, so grab yourself a coffee, join me for a quick one, and by all means, sing it with me now. Around the banks of boom to spang, Bitcoin, crypto, morning tea. Hey, cha-cha-cha-ching.
Ask your doctor about Cialis for daily use and a free 30-tablet trial.
The strange thing about these cycles is that they are so compoundingly deep on their upside and downside. So when we're in the bear market, I mean, everything's bearish, including, my life in a certain degree. Like aspects of my life was quite bearish, and then once we start getting bullish again, aspects of my life start getting bullish. It's like I exist within the Bitcoin cycle on its own ups and downs. But when we get bullish in these bullish cycles, it's like a perfect storm of bullishness. Like I'm in my own orange pillion echo chamber. Like it's just every day it gets more bullish and bullish to the point where as a contrarian, I'm like, it's a little too bullish for my liking. But holy smokes, like there's going to come a time where all these businesses, all the zombie businesses that are just kind of putting along in the S&P 500, they're like 90 and down, just like, we're still here. We buy back our shares and everything, but they're essentially just dummy zombie companies. They're going to look at MicroStrategy. They're going to be like, Jesus, whatever he's doing, it seems like it's doing pretty good for his company. Should we do that? And they'll all say, well, it's all we got. It's all those zombie companies have to offer, really, is to start putting whatever they can into Bitcoin. And then you have all these zombie companies. Let's call 90 and down or 490 down. The S&P 500. They're going to have to buy Bitcoin just to keep up. Because let's say they don't buy Bitcoin. Are we going to hit 90K here? I think we're taking a nice run at 90K, Duke. Yeah, 90K is like 90K right here. Oh, geez. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, they're going to, let's say they didn't buy MicroStrategy, or they didn't buy Bitcoin. They didn't do the infinite money glitch like MicroStrategy. Well, they'll just be even. Best case scenario, but their shareholders as a public company will be like, the zombie company, it's just kind of even year over year. But over here, what the hell's going on with MicroStrategy? What are they doing? And they'll be like, if I have the choice, I'm going to take it out of here, the zombie company, and I'll put it into MicroStrategy. So in order to protect their own share price, they're going to have to replicate what MicroStrategy does, or they're gone. So it comes back to the question that I can't get off my mind. Where are they going to get the Bitcoin? Where? Because they're in line now. They're in line with the American government. That's, assuming they do that. Who knows? You never know. These psychopaths, like, last reiteration on politics is that I think they're all psychopaths, right? Just it's like the lesser of two psychopaths, right? So will they do everything they say? No. Will they do some of the things they say? Maybe. I don't know. But anyway, so will they do that? Okay, well, they're going to take half of the Bitcoin, not half, the entire Bitcoin stash for the day, the daily mining for a day. The American government will take, thank you, Hungry Hippo. The MicroStrategy is like, I kind of invented this daily stash thing, so I'm going to have to take the daily stash 450. Well, I need a little more from that. Hungry Hippo, boom, gone. Okay, so now we're in the stink 500 Bitcoins a day. A day. Knock, knock, knock. Who's there? It's BlackRock. Oh, what can I do you for, BlackRock? Well, I'd like to buy $1 billion worth of Bitcoin. Hungry Hippo. And then everyone on the OTC just like, we're running really short of of these Bitcoins. Ding dong. Oh no, my God, who's this? Like it's like a nightmare Halloween, but they all want Bitcoin. Well, oh, Vanguard. What can I do? Yeah, I know. I just saw BlackRock leaving. Did they buy Bitcoin? I need some Bitcoin too. Hungry Hickle. Boom, boom. We've already given twice the daily mine stash before these ETFs even got theirs. And then, ding dong. Who's there? Oh, it's retail. Oh, well, I'm sorry. All I have is this last bowl of Bitcoin, and I'm kind of been saving it, so I can give it to you, but it's at an absolute premium now that retail's here. We'll take it. And then retail's in. And so now, after that, you have the zombie companies who are like, we better get on this MicroStrategy infinite money glitch thing, or we are basically, our share price is going to zero. Ding dong. Who is it? It's 490 zombie companies that are entering into the MicroStrategy infinite money glitch. I'm sorry, we're out. I don't know what to tell you. You're going to have to go to the exchanges and, I don't know, get that price up there. Maybe there'll always be a seller at some point. At some point, everyone's going to sell. But here's where it gets even more bizarre and bullish. There's going to be the opportunity, probably within this bull run, where banks will be like, man, we got to open up a custodial branch for Bitcoin because all the money's going into Bitcoin. So we can get in that business. So what you're going to have now is that, I don't know what the percentage is. Like I would never trust a bank with Bitcoin, but people will. And then once Bitcoin is held in custodial latrix, there's no more selling. Once you can hold it and possibly borrow against to a bank, if you go down that road, if you trust banks, where's the sellers? Where's the sellers? Oh, I know where the sellers are. It's those 490 zombie companies that bought Bitcoin to do the infinite money glitch. No, they won't be selling because they know if they sell, their stock price goes down. They have to keep buying, essentially. Well, how about those ETFs that aped in pre-Bitcoin? They'll probably sell because they're sophisticated traders, right? They've been in the crypto market long enough so they understand how the cycle works. So they're going to, sell at the top like all master pro traders. They aren't pro traders. Those ETF hedge funds, I know those financial advisors that work at hedge funds. I know a bunch of them. They play squash. Are they buying Bitcoin for their clients? No. Should they? Yeah. Will they? I'm not sure. I don't think so. I feel like, they're watching. There comes a point where you're watching on the sidelines and you're like, Jesus, I think the game's over already. I think we lost the game because they waited too long. Now, they're still early because they haven't been orange pilled. They haven't done the studying. They don't really know what's going on. They're just seeing price go up, right? And then they're just chasing the shiny price going up. They don't know enough about it. Once they do know about it, then they will understand what they have to do, what they've missed out, and where they have to be 4 years from now, right? And then maybe they'll build a position through the bear market. If there is a bear market, this is what we all say when the bull market, the Cialis phase of the bull market starts kicking in. We're like, this is never going to stop. This is never going to stop. This is going to go up and up and up and up and up, and it's never going to stop. And you know what? There's not going to be a bull market this time. There's not going to be a bear market. There's not going to be a bear market this time. That's right. It's like we're all at a Coke party. Just like, yeah, there's not going to be a bear market. It's just going to go straight up. I can't believe it. Everything's going to be bullish. Everything's going to change. Although the government's going to be unbelievable. They're going to be on our side. It's like, well, my simulation's going crazy. It's never going to be a bear market. It's going to be a bear market. And then, maybe the bear market comes in, but where are the sellers? Where are the sellers? If people are now borrowing against their Bitcoin as collateral with the legacy. There's the use for the TardFi banks. They can hold people's Bitcoin. And they can cash checks from the senior citizens. You know, if you ever go to the banks, like, why is there so many people in line? Senior citizens cashing checks. But now they have two ways of making money: cashing senior citizens checks or moving senior citizens money from their checking to savings, because it's, you know, every second. I'd like to move the savings back to the checking. Are you sure, Mrs. Nussbaum? Yeah, I'm sure. Number two, they can custody Bitcoin. That'll be their business model. So then now I'm thinking, because I probably had too much coffee, I'm thinking I'm talking fast too, that the whole economy is basically going to be about Bitcoin. Banks, their only choice will be to custody Bitcoin, and zombie companies, 490 and down, 493 and down really, their only option will be to buy Bitcoin. If they don't buy Bitcoin, they're going out of business, because they basically barely exist as it is. It's a profitable business, but in the stock market as a public company, people are going to vote with their feet and money and go, this is bullshit. Because once they really, I had a conversation with someone, I'll finish this thought before I go on to the second one. Once they really understand inflation, which they don't, right? So most people that stick their money with financial advisors, it's a like out of sight, out of mind. It's like, oh, thank God I don't have to worry about that. And then once the financial advisor hears that, they're like, excellent. Because now they've tuned out, because the pain of dealing with their own money is too much for them. And then the financial advisor puts them into all these mutual funds and, you know, low risk investments, because that's what they want. They're just following their orders. But because the world is getting orange pilled slowly, I mean, here I'm getting a little ahead of myself, maliciously speaking. But as the world gets orange pilled, you can't help but learn aspects of the money system that you didn't know, how real inflation works, how much you've been lied to. And once you realize you've been lied to, that's where the real change comes into play. That's where people start putting their foot down and going, wait a second. And I've seen it. I've seen it happen where people are just like, what? No, wait. Are you kidding me? And then their life is different because they go down the orange pill. Like I was actually thinking about rabbit holes the other day and how I've spent the majority of my life down rabbit holes, right? And why some of them take me to, you know, cesspools of myths, and some of them lead me to bizarre truths that I would never have thought. And one of them, I mean, I took a bunch of rabbit holes that basically brought me to Bitcoin. And without some of those choose your own adventure rabbit holes, you know, maybe I wouldn't have got to Bitcoin in the timely manner that I did. Now I was still hella late. It's always funny because we all have memories of rubbing shoulders with Bitcoin, you know, in the early, like someone meeting is in Bitcoin, someone you meet tells you like long ago, you're like, oh yeah, I remember someone brought that. Like I've brought this up before, but when I was a bartender at this downtown meat market, a guy came in circa 2011, 2012 and wanted to put a Bitcoin ATM in the bar. And the manager / owner said, and he was going to offer everyone 5 Bitcoin. Hey, buddy. How's the voice today?
Good.
Good. Okay.
Not that better.
No, that's good.
I can't go to school today.
Oh, yeah, you can go to school for sure. If you can play video games in the morning, you can definitely go to school. You know how that works, eh?
Dad, that was a secret.
Oh, what's that? Oh, okay. Okay, buddy, what are we going to do here? That's I know. Seeing as though we're trying to get over 90K, we're about $400 away. Let's do your famous FOMO one at the top. for everybody.
From moving to the top, couldn't stop myself. From moving to the top, down, down, a lot.
Pump that market, duck, duck.
I shoot out core to resistance became support. I shoot out core to resistance became support.
Pump that market, duck, duck.
Everybody's jumping off a bitch. All my friends are doing drugs. Everybody's cracking rest. Who the heck am I the judge? I suppose I shouldn't care. Influences everywhere, telling me I'm missing out. Living there off a bus, I couldn't take it. From moving to the top, couldn't stop myself.
Pump, 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 pump that market,
Moving to
duck.
the top, now I'm down a lot. Shoot out car, the resistance became support. A shootout car, to resistance became support.
Nice deceptive chord. What about the second verse? You never go into it. Take a shot at it.
What's second?
There's a second verse to this
I
song.
don't know it.
You know, Derek Porter, look at that. It is an acronym for Fiat. Can you believe that? I wish I could sit here and say, yeah, of course it is, Derek. But I'm actually, my mind's blown right now that it is. Thank you for figuring that out. Remember, it's now I'm beating myself up again, lamenting on the shape I'm in.
I don't know.
Go, fake it.
Skibbity bagada diz.
So here's the thing. You know, as a piano player, you have to fake lyrics sometimes. So just go for let's not move this piano. Let's go. Just fake the lyrics.
Everybody's jumping off a bridge.
No.
I don't want to go to school today, but I just...
Wanna play video games?
I just want to stay home, but skibbity,
Skibbity. One more, you're almost there. Skibbity.
I want to stay home. From my window to the top, couldn't stop myself. From my window to the top, down, a lot.
Skibbity bop bop, skibbity bop bop,
Shoot
skibbity
out
bop.
car, the resistance became support. Shoot out car, the resistance became support.
I knew the song was missing. Skibbity bop bop, skaboo boo boo.
Make sure you like and subscribe and share this video with someone you think might like it too.
All right, Dick Dick.
Make sure you like and subscribe and share this video with someone you think might like it too.
Heavens to Murgatroyd next.
It feels like the bottom. Feels like something's about to change. Feels like the bottom, and I mean that in the most grooviest way. Feels like the walls are crashing down on me, like everything is falling apart. Nothing makes sense anymore. I just wanna go back to the days when it felt like it would never end, would all just go on forever. I wake up and you're gone. Did I hold on too long? Tell me, where did I go wrong? It feels like the bottom. It feels like something's about to change. It feels like the bottom. And I mean this in the most grooviest way. Sometimes I wonder how long it'll be before I see you again, and this all just blows over. I'm just looking for someone to blame, just a simple reason why we find ourselves here again. I wake up and you're gone. Did I hold on too long? Tell me, where did I go wrong? It feels like the bottom. It feels like something's about to change. It feels like the bottom. And I mean this in the most grooviest way. Tell me that it's over. Tell me that it's gone. Tell me everything I thought was wrong. 'Cause everything I had now is gone. Feels like the bottom. Feels like something's about to change. It feels like the bottom. And I mean this in the most grooviest way. It feels like the bottom. It feels like something's about to change. Feels like the bottom. And I mean this in the most grooviest